You had said that you got married at a very young age and you made that choice to get married.
Yeah.
How many people actually advised you against it? Because you were also an actor.
I think everybody. I think except for a very few very close friends who kind of were as much in a delusion about life as I was, because we were all in a bubble at that time. The elders and the people that were authority in my life and people who I was working under and all that, they all thought, and also my family members like my aunts and everybody thought I was just too young to handle something as serious as marriage. Also, a whole lot of people in my field, like the director of Kathak Kendra, Mr. Kothari, my guru, Pandit Birju Maharaji, and a whole lot of other people thought that I was doing so well as a dancer, and dancing needs fitness, dancing needs, they really didn't feel that I should let that focus go and get into, something that is obviously, it takes your time and it takes a whole lot of other stuff to unnecessarily get married at such a young age. But I have something very funny to share with you. I got married because I wanted a child.
Because people don't know, what was your age when you got married?
Never mind that. I think we can sail over this part. I was 20.
Yeah, I know.
So, everybody was wondering why I'm getting married. And the thing is that at that age, and especially because I'm a Sagittarian, and it says in the zodiac sign, the very first paragraph, if you read, is that often enough, Sagittarians mistake friendship for love. So I think I married my best friend.
Yeah.
And obviously, in the long run, things come up, and you obviously realize that it is not being in love, and so that was all right. That's a long time back, so all's well today, so everything is great.
But was it difficult at that point? Because when you go against people and get married, like not against your family, I'm talking about the people around you, and then you get married, and if that doesn't work, people always tend to blame that person, and oh, you made a wrong choice. हमने तो पहले ही बोला था. ऐसे तो होते हैं ना बातें.
नैन, ऐसा है कि despite the fact that I'm a friendly, very very friendly person, and when I'm with people I'm highly interactive, but the fact is that I'm a bit of a recluse that way, in the sense कि मैं ज़्यादा लोगों से उस तरह से मिलती जुलती नहीं हूँ. तो और उस ज़माने में तो बहुत ही ज़्यादा ऐसा था, क्योंकि बाद में तो I became a mother, and so the whole focus changes and your lifestyle also changes along with it. But at that point of time I was so engrossed with my dancing, and a large part of it was with theatre also in the beginning, that I really didn't know what's going on around me. And that I think comes from being from a very idealistic family also. Now I'll tell you a story. I was 17 years old. I was Indira ji's very very favorite dancer, and at that point of time Congress decided to lend out some wonderful homes and houses to all the fine artists prevailing. And so I got a letter and a form, and they said you don't have to do anything, you have to just fill this form and send it, and the rest will be done. And we're giving these really beautiful properties out to the artists. So I tore it up and threw it away, and my father said बिल्कुल सही किया. ये सब क्या 17 साल की उम्र में property, what is all this? Can you imagine? It was being gifted to me for the work that I had done, and I had created that place for myself. But I didn't think like that. I just thought, अरे क्या ज़रूरत है? It was just so. I've done these kind of, there are a lot of these follies I have, done, and I take it in a stride.